Call bullshit if you're not guilty of this as an artist. I wanted to make this episode about organizing your time because it is one of the most valuable skills to have to be successful, but it's probably not in the way you're thinking about it. I'm not talking about waking up at 7 a.m. and working, till 10 p.m. I'm not talking about any of that type of stuff. What I'm talking about is making sure you have time for all of the aspects that make you a successful artist. I'm gonna break it down for me as a filmmaker and use myself as the example. As a filmmaker, I do lots of different hats. I have to write, I shoot, I have editing, I have client work that I have to work on. One of the things that I force myself to do is make time for each of those. I have to set time aside to write. And I'm just being a writer at that moment in time. Then I go, great, now we're shooting the projects. Great, now we're editing the project. I see artists who will go, I don't have time to write. And it's like, you do have time to write, but you're just not setting aside time to do that function. And additionally, this goes even further to aspects like promotion or other administrative things that are not as fun that one might not want to do because it's not being an artist. There's a friend of mine who's an amazing musician, and he literally has to force himself. He puts time in to go, great, I'm gonna put 30 minutes to work on social media videos and to work on promotion. Because he'd rather just spend 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day writing music, as most artists want to do, is just make art. So that's where when I talk about organizing your time, it's confronting the stuff you don't really want to do, but that you have to do because that's what helps make you a successful artist. One of the things I recommend is really looking at and breaking down what are all of the things you do need to spend time on, whether it's in a day or in a week or in a month. And look at how much time should you really allot to that. You obviously need time to make your art, but also break down what are the aspects of making the art. As a filmmaker, there's obviously the writing, there's the shooting of it, there's the editing of it, but then there's also the pre-production. And there's these little nuances. Okay, great, I need to spend time doing that. As a musician, as any type of other artist, look at what those aspects are and make sure you spend the appropriate amount of time doing that job to make sure you have a great piece of art. Next, you're going to want to look at the other aspects of being an artist, which is not making art, but it's the business of being an artist. Now, a tremendous part of that, which artists need to confront desperately, and the good ones do, which is promotion. That could be either doing stuff for social media, that could be writing emails, making phone calls, taking meetings. Yes, sitting and doing a certain amount of hours of meetings is promotion. You're networking. So look at and break down for yourself what are the aspects of promotion that you need to do and how many hours you need to spend on it, or what is the statistic or the amount of things done, and the time allotted to it is kind of arbitrary. So if you're like, I need to send 200 emails, or I need to do 10 meetings each week, and if that can take you 5 hours, great. If that takes you 1 hour, great. It doesn't matter. So it's just looking at it in two different perspectives. Obviously, then there's like financial planning and accounting, and you might be hiring, work with other staff. Like you might have staff that you need to train or you need to work with and check their work. These are all different things that as an artist you need to put time to. And then finally, that's not to negate the other aspects of your life. Looking at family and friends, to your health, cooking food, doing grocery shopping, working out. That all takes time. So the more control you can run on your life, the more control of your time you can put in, the more successful you'll be. Definitely something that I'm constantly working towards improving, and I thought I would just put this out to get you starting to think with it. You can always improve, and okay, you have an off day and you wake up super late, things are taking longer than expected, you're gonna get hit with unexpected meetings, unexpected calls, unexpected this, that. Fine, go back the next day and just get better and better and better and organize your time more and more and more. So don't worry about needing to be perfect every single day. Just work on improving it over time, and that it'll get better and better. One last thing I want to impart is, as artists, we have to take time to do what we need to do to make money, whether it's your art, but might not be the exact art you want to make, or you have a 9 to 5. And then you have to balance it with then making art that's on spec that you're not getting paid for, but you know it's going to help make you money down the line. So that's where even more organization and being more disciplined on your time really matters, because that investment in yourself, that investment into making art, is what's going to help make you more money, get you bigger jobs, get you work that you more want to be doing. Take a few minutes after consuming this content and really look at for yourself, like, what hours of the day should I be doing things? How much time should I be spending on certain things? And I hope this helps, provides a little value, puts a little bit more organization in your life, and that you're able to get more done and, keep crushing it.